Whatever.
Whatever you want to do.
I'll stand behind the pouch.
That's where you will be least in the roads.
Okay.
Just gonna throw that.
Okay,
there.
theoretically,
there's a headset here, Bob.
that should be
right
filming.
there. Okay.
I just put your headset, John. It's just on the
Oh,
pad
okay.
right there with the flight
Good.
computer.
Are you coming through, John, this way?
70 years ago today, squadron leader
No, it's running.
Rosie Hasselbeck took off as a pathfinder.
We got the park brake on already. So.
Okay.
I'll get around to here.
Yeah.
What's
the date today?
It is
Fourth. Was a major V1
August
rock
4th.
site.
154.
It was
Here's your
their
time.
assembly site.
Did you hear that?
They were getting ready, building the V1 rockets
154.
that were targeting London. He took off late August 3rd, early August 4th. It was part of a Bomber Command Pathfinder crew, and of course, those guys were the folks who were very skilled, handpicked. They were at the top of the class as far as pilots, navigators, flight crew, and their job was to
Yeah, I should have put
over
this
the
down
target
first.
before the main bomber
Yep.
train. Mark the target was clear, so that the
Thank
main
you.
bomber force, as it was coming in, would be able to
Can't quite reach
identify
around there,
where
good.
they needed to drop their bombs.
Good.
If the
There's a
Pathfinder
little
was
mascot
successful,
there.
Got it?
the bombing range could be
And stow your
forfeit or wind up bombing the wrong target. Gross St. Maximum had been targeted a number of times ahead of time,
table. Yeah.
and so it was heavily
So how many
fortified.
headsets? There should be one more there.
This is Sheen's. That was hanging here.
Radar installation.
The long one.
Yeah, that's Sheen's.
It was a very difficult target to
Just
get.
let the cord fall and I'll get it out of the way.
As squadron leader Ian was flying, known as Will to his crew,
And I don't know, Brian, do you have ground
target,
flight on yet or
the
not?
master
Yes.
bomber was shot down. The deputy master bomber was shot down.
Read on pilot?
At this point in time, I'm sure if I was in Will's shoes, I would be determined to press on regardless and mark the target. As Will was flying into the target, his aircraft came under anti-aircraft fire.
Yeah.
Because that'll be enough time to go like
He
this.
lost
Right?
engine number 4, which is if you're facing the Lancaster furthest to the left. He lost engine number 3. So now we only had 2 engines running. His aircraft was set on fire. Pressing on regardless, Ian managed to mark the target so that the approaching bomber crews and the approaching bomber fleet would be able to successfully destroy St. Maximum.
You're
Unfortunately,
going to get tripped up in that
Ian's
block.
aircraft
Yeah, I was wondering
Or
where
at the back of my
Yeah.
seat or whatever.
Okay.
It's not going to bother you any.
No.
mid upper
That okay,
gunner
like that?
were
Yeah,
either
just so
hung
you don't
by
get
fumes
Yeah, good idea.
or hit by the shrapnel.
I was watching it.
This
I could trip
battery,
on
this
it.
set of
On
batteries is
Ian's
dead.
trip out of France,
Yeah.
trying to
Oh,
make
well.
it back
It
to
was
England,
left off. It was left
he
off.
lost engine number 2.
The light's on the other side though, John.
Now
no.
flying on one engine,
It's
if you
just
look at
not-
the Lancaster,
not
the engine that was
blinking,
running
which
is the
is
one that
not-
is furthest to your right.
That's shit.
He knew
No,
that
'cause then the
reaching
cord
England
drags.
was an impossibility. The best
Well,
that you could hope for
if it
would
doesn't
be to
work,
have
John,
his
then we
crew
just do it
bail
with hand
out
signals.
We'll have to
and
do
evade
it just
capture.
hand signals,
Because they don't think you want to have that cord out there.
with one
Not
engine.
really.
A Lancaster flies like a brick. He
Okay.
was now in
Where the
a
hand signals?
controlled glide. He could no longer gain altitude. With only one engine, he could make very wide sweeping turns, and that was about it. Steadily losing altitude.
So John,
Remember, his aircraft is now
John,
burning for 15
what we'll have to do is
20
you'll have to stand on each side of the airplane as we start the
realizes
engines, giving the
that
signals
you've
for
got
which engine you want
one
started.
crew members
Yep,
who cannot
okay.
bail out of
And
the
then
aircraft. He
we'll have to
orders
go with
his
that.
crew to bail out. He is
So
maybe
this side I'll have to relay to you.
400 feet above the ground.
Yeah, like you look for him to give a number 3 signal for 3 to start, and we go.
Toss them into the wind slipstream, jump out of the
And then
aircraft.
when I stop, John, you'll be on my side so I can see you, and I'll give you the brakes on signal. You'll have closed hands, but the brakes are on, and you can give me the chocks in and stuff.
Before they were on
Does
the
that work?
ground.
Yep.
They were that low. Doug Cameron hurt his back in the fall. and would suffer from back injuries the rest of his life. Ian
Not in your road.
did not leave the aircraft. Ian had two of his crew members who he felt responsible for
Where are
in
you
the
at in the
airplane that could not leave.
checklist?
Page 1.
He attempted to land.
Well, I did my stuff, so I was just curious where you were.
I've got some things done, but I'll read through it anyway again.
Northern France.
We don't have live mic.
Oh, don't we?
Lost
Things
control of the
weren't
airplane,
charged, they're dead.
managed to regain
Okay.
it,
This is going to be a hand
narrowly
signal
missing the
thing,
church
so
of the
That's
town.
just 3.
In that case,
He saw a
if you
field
want
to
to
the
go ahead
north
and
of
do your
town,
stuff, whatever you want to
attempted
do.
to bring the aircraft down, making wide left or right hand turns to get over to
You
the
can do all your
field.
priming, do whatever you want.
Okay.
He attempted to land the aircraft,
We're almost right
and
at
upon
2,
landing,
so
the aircraft exploded, killing all crew members, including Will. In England, when this happened, August 4th, 1944,
star's just going to.
no one knew what Ian had attempted to do. No one knew that Ian had elected to stay with the aircraft
do 3 and 4
and his
right
wounded comrades to try and get them down. When his crew members who did escape and evade made it back to England, they told Bomber Command of what happened to Ian and how he had given his life
So if you want
to
to
try and
get
save
John,
the crew,
he's done.
his friends,
Thumbs up. That
those people who he was responsible for. He is now buried in the town of Sinan, Will is, along with his two crew members. And now, we're going to see the aircraft start up, and remember, it is going to taxi forward towards us. At the end of the run, they are going to shut down all 3 engines except for engine number 1. And this will be our last tribute to Ian this year, commemorating the engine configuration he was forced to fly with as he attempted to land his crippled Lancaster.
Okay. Ranking 3. Ready, Brian?
ready on 3.
we go, ladies and gentlemen. FM159 moving into her own power for the first time publicly in 59 years.
Okay.
Thank you.
And of course, this flight
Just
that Ian Willoughby
put a couple
Jet
loops
was
in just so
on,
people don't
his
throw
last
kids or
flight,
something crap or something.
earned him the Victoria Cross posthumously. He was the only Albertan to receive the Victoria Cross. Will was born in Calgary, and his family later moved to England. He had joined the Royal Air
Thanks,
Force.
guys.
Welcome,
He
Bob.
completed his first tour. The odds of completing your first tour
Sorry we didn't go far,
was
Bob.
about
Damn, that's the only thing that bothered me.
20%.
We were gonna go down and pick up a burger with it, but we just couldn't get down.
Yeah, you just couldn't get down there, no.
Couldn't get through the ticket when.
Good job. Congratulations.
What time is it now?
Good job.
Yeah.
Quarter after
Good job.
2.
Congratulations, Greg.
Ryan, thank you. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Same to all of you. Yep.
You made history.
That's it. Now we'll be on video and TV worldwide and what?
Yep, yep.
Hour?
Yeah, Carl's like, we gotta coordinate this. It's already on YouTube.
Yeah.
Already on YouTube.
It's already there.
Tours and prepping to run
Well.
the Bristol Hercules, and I'm going to call
What do you need, a time, Brian?
Tell
Yeah, I
us
got it.
a little bit about the Bristol. Of course, the Bristol was used in Mark II Lancaster.
0.3.
And there's another aircraft that was used in. I can't
0.3.
remember.
It's
Oh yeah, the
0.3.
Halifax. Here's Carl.
That way I can add up the times later.
Oh, they're gonna fire up
I'll show everybody how the point system works when we train again. It's just easier to add up the times that way. It's a 0.3.
Bristol Hercules, the engine of the Halifax bomber. You see the yellow trailer back there.
And you gotta write in the notes first. Oh, you did write it up here. Excellent.
And you come around the engine. You've heard the music of the Merlins, and now you're going to hear the rock and roll of the Bristol Hercules. It's 38 liters engine displacement, 1,700 horsepower at takeoff. The Merlins were used on certain British aircraft, and the Hercules was a very important engine for the Halifax bomber, the Sterling bomber, and the Wellington bomber, as well as the Bristol Beaufighter. And so we have, on our Halifax project, we have half a Halifax airframe. We have 9 engines now. This is our first running engine for our Halifax bomber. Bottom line is, what you're hearing today with the music of the Merlins and the rock and roll of the Hercules is freedom is not automatic. You see that wall over there with the 10,659 names? Those are all the best Canadians we had, average age 21 or 22, killed in action on bombers, either flying with Merlin engines or the Hercules engine. So when you hear the sound of these engines, think of these young 21-year-olds with 65,000-pound airplanes, 10,000 pounds of bombs, and 8,000 liters of gas. These young men held the balance of freedom in their hands. So the reason we are doing what we're doing is every time you hear those engines run, that's playing their song. So we welcome you today to this event, and come on over and listen to the Hercules run. Thank you.